I am making this video to talk a little bit about Planbook, which is a program that I use to record my daily lessons and organize it into units, print reports, print out unit plans for students. I also can sync this Planbook with my iCalendar, at least on a Mac. I'm going to be demonstrating everything on a Mac, but can be used on a PC also. And I also use it to sync it with my Google Calendar and make it available on my website for students to see. So you're just seeing in general right now how a week display looks like, and it tells me Monday through Friday what classes I have, and then I can click on the class, for instance, and get more information about the lesson plan I created on the right side. Now there's a lot of different views. You can change the view to go by day, or you can change it to go by month. I like the week display, and you can go to a different week or day by the calendar in the left-hand corner. So let me go back to that week display. Oh, it's not going back. Day, week, there we go. What I usually do over on the side here is in public information is where I record like the general sequence of events for that class, and then in the top I may give myself more details. I may put in a web address to remember what I was going to do, and then in homework that's for the students, so I sometimes will write out what the homework is there. It's also possible to link, not directly attach, but to link a file that's on your computer. So if you forgot the file, you can just click right on it and it'll take you right to the file for that lesson plan. You can see the lesson in a bigger mode, but I usually just use this or the daily plan to do so. Another reason I really like this is because, like, if I had the same class last year, I can actually just import my lessons from last year or change the start date. I can extend or migrate to a new start date when I start the next school year, and it'll just shift all the lessons over. You do have to manually enter things like here in September we have the Adventures Week. You have to manually enter some of those days, but otherwise from year to year, once you set it up, you can just shift it over and kind of reuse and tweak those lessons. Let me show you how you would export this to iCal, or maybe there's a PC calendar you could use also. So I click Sync All Lessons to iCal, which I already did. So let me just open up iCalendar. In iCalendar, you can see all the lessons. I can click on whatever course I want only, or right now I'm displaying them all. And then purple represents my Global Issues class. If I just double click any purple bubble, I guess I didn't enter anything for that day. I should have information about what I'm doing for that day there. And then I don't know a shortcut way to do this, but once you're in iCal, then you can export to a file that can be uploaded to your Google Calendar. So I can export my Global Issues class. So I'll call it Global Issues and I'll save it on the desktop. And then when I go into my Google Calendar, and I don't know if you use a lot of this, but I guess you can stop now if you're not interested, but you would click on settings and you could upload that file that you just saved to your desktop. So the question might be, how do you get Planbook? Well, you can actually try it out for free. If you just go Google Planbook or whatever, it's hellmansoft.com. You can download a free trial for Mac or a free trial for PC, and you can add in, I think, about 10 or so lessons and see if you like it. And then it's $30 to purchase, or the reason we're doing this, we might look into like a site license, or sometimes it's cheaper if you have more than one teacher buying it, and so maybe school would reimburse us. One other cool feature I forgot to show you, let me go back to Planbook here. One of the cool features, you can do the reports. I talked about that, but I have units set up for my AP Biology, so I can get a unit report about what I plan on doing every day, and I could print this out for students too, or just for my own organization. I'll return to planning here. So I really like it for my own organization. I think it's really convenient, and I haven't found another program that works any better or offers the same types of things. Not everything's super duper user friendly, but once you figure out how to do it, you can continue doing it once you have the knowledge. So I've been playing around with it for a little over a year, so if anyone had any questions, could come in and ask me. Otherwise, I highly suggest it. Thanks.